Right, okay, so let's continue with some Spyro for a bit. We beat the game the last time, now we're doing the post-game stuff, which is getting all the eggs and the gems. I might try that dragon thing again, that thing with the 2 dragons, which I struggled with the last time. I'll see how I feel as I play this. I'm going to do I think there was like 1 or 2 levels that I didn't go into yet in the last world, so I'm going to go back and do those first. Oh, by the way, we're playing Spyro 3 right now, but check this out. I got this the other day. I ordered this online and it arrived yesterday, I think. So I have what is technically known as Spyro 4, like this is the first PlayStation 2 game. So now that I've shown you that, watch like Activision announce the real Spyro 4, like Spyro 4 It's About Time or something later this year. That would be cool if they did that. But I am considering playing Enter the Dragonfly because I've heard that game is not terrible, not as good as the original trilogy, but it's basically more of the same. But it's done by a different developer, so it's a bit jank. Like, it's not made by Naughty Dog, from what I understand. Right, okay, let's continue. 65%. I'm not sure if this game ends at 100% because the first game ends at 110%, but the second is 100. So I'm just going to assume it's 100 for this. But yeah, to fully 100% in the game you need, I think it's 149 eggs and 15,000 gems. So we've got a bit of way to go to get that done. So yeah, the final boss was a bit anticlimactic, but I think the real final boss happens once you get everything, because they kind of like hint that the final boss is not really defeated. Right, so let's see, which ones have I not done yet? Is there any that I missed? Oh, analog stick, please. So yeah, we did that. We did Haunted, Crystal, and Midnight. I think there was a Speedway level that I didn't do yet, so I guess I'll go look for that. Wait, Desert Runes? We haven't done that yet. Or did we? Nope, we didn't do that one. So yeah, I think there's a Speedway level as well. I guess I'll do that next. So yeah, this game is called... Like, the game that I'm playing right now is called Year of the Dragon. And this one is called Enter the Dragonfly, so... They're kind of going for a similar, like, thing there, so it's very confusing if you, like, put those two side by side, like their names.
Hello, you must be Spyro. I've heard a lot of people talking about all the things you've done for them. Do you think you can help find my girlfriend Tara? She went off to raid the tomb of the stone golem, but I haven't seen her since. I'd go look inside the tomb myself, but, you know, there's all these scorpions.
Oh, hey there, Huhin. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Oh, I can't go in there. Fuck. Didn't realise that was poison water. I'm doing alright, thanks for asking. So yeah, what was I was gonna talk about something earlier, but I was like, I'll talk about it during Spyro and not 3D World. What was it again? I forgot. I've already forgotten what I was gonna talk about. I really should write down my like topics of discussion so I can remember the things that I want to talk about on stream, because I'm really bad at remembering. Also, Sparks is dead. Okay, I'm surprised that didn't kill me there. Oh, by the way, it will probably end up being nothing, but tomorrow marks the 35th anniversary of Zelda. Like, tomorrow will be 35 years that the Famicom version of The Legend of Zelda came out. So maybe we'll get a Zelda 35th anniversary direct, who knows? We won't find out until tomorrow. Get ready for disappointment, it's probably going to be nothing. Aye! But I think we'll be getting a Pokemon Direct by the end of this month. I think that's still going to be happening. Because it feels like it's about time that... Oh. I think, like, the Pokemon Company are going to be announcing all of their upcoming plans for this year's, like... What is it, the 20th anniversary of Pokemon? There's a lot of anniversaries for Nintendo this year. Like, you've got Donkey Kong, you've got Zelda, you've got Kid Icarus, you've got Pokemon, Metroids. There's a lot of stuff. Also, don't forget, there's also the 30th anniversary of Sonic. Rip. I should have gone back and get some extra lives. I forgot to do that, because this game resets your lives count. Sorry, I'm really... this is what happens when I start talking coherently, or relatively speaking. I start doing dumb shit in video games. Oh, I'm down to my last life. There we go. I'll try not to get a game over, it's not happened yet. Nice.
Well, Spyro, I bet you're glad to see me. It just happens that I know the password to open the door to the tomb of the stone golem, but it seems to have slipped my mind for the moment, if you know what I mean.
800.
Very well then. The password to open the tomb is...
Password.
Are you ready? Gullible!
Oh, okay then. So yeah, we'll probably be hearing more about Pokemon very soon. Zelda, I don't know when Nintendo's going to be talking about that. Metroid Anniversary, they're probably going to do nothing for it, to be honest. Yeah. I'm one hit away from my game over. Let's see if I can avoid that. Oh yeah, did anyone see that thing, the Fortnite thing? Where they introduced like some crossover characters like Ryu and Chun-Li from Street Fighter are in Fortnite now. Which is a weird pair of characters from Street Fighter to put in there. Like, I was thinking Guile would have made more sense because he's from the army, so therefore guns. But yeah, I'll probably check it out. I don't know if I'll buy them, but I want to see what they look like in the game. I haven't played Fortnite in months. Like, the last time I played it was before I got that massive migraine that lasted like a full month. Oh! Alright, game over. So what does the game over screen look like? Is this it? Yeah. Do I get to keep all the gems, though, that I had up to that point? He looks super depressed. Metal Gear Survive turned 3 today. Yeah, nobody gives a shit about that anniversary. Nor should they. How old is Metal Gear Solid as a series now? I mean, you could go one of two ways. You could think, oh, the anniversary of Metal Gear Solid, the PlayStation game. Or you could think the anniversary of Metal Gear, the MSX game. I guess most people would count MSX because that's like the very first like Metal Gear. So that would be like, what? It's about 30 years old, I guess. I'm not sure when the first Metal Gear came out. Oh, there's the desert level. The tomb one.
Don't worry, Spyro. I won't be needing any more of your money. Now, don't look so surprised. I found one of the dragon eggs, and I'm going to sell it for a fortune back in Evelar. Uh-oh. Why are you looking at me like that? I've got to be going now. Toodles!
Piece of shit. Give me that egg. Nice. Let me turn the volume down a little bit. There we go. Oh, the money! Is this all the money that I gave him throughout the course of the game? Wow, there is a lot of money here. I didn't realize a bag that small could hold gems that many gems. Alright, there we go.
Drat! Double drat! Drat, 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 drat! I never knew dragons were so fast! That's it! I give up! I'm retiring to Spooky Swamp to become a haiku poet.
Spooky Swamp. Right, we got 1 billion gems and I got a dragon egg from my troubles, so that's good. Right, back to this. Wow, look at all the gems I got there. So many. It doesn't count toward the total for that worlds, but it is something you need for the rest of the game. I'm not sure exactly how much I got there. I think like about 5,000. Sure, we're gonna get a Smash Fighter release date before the Pokemon anniversary. Yeah, I don't know when Pyra and Mithra are coming out. We didn't get a release date for that. I'm guessing within the next couple weeks, Nintendo's gonna be like, okay, here's the release date, and here's when Sakurai's gonna talk about it, or rather, here's when Sakurai's gonna talk about it. And then he'll, like, during his presentation, he'll give us a release date. Oof. Bah! We're good. There's a lot of scorpions in here. Yep, I met Moneybags. I saw the part where I got a billion gems off of him. Welcome back. Oh yeah, this was the part where I game over the last time, wasn't it? Oh. Yeah, it was that pot that I died at. Oh. Got it. A little bit of an underwater. Oh, there's Hunter.
I've been training my new pet manta ray to carry the latest technology. Super high impact underwater missile launchers. Wanna ride them and try blasting some sharks?
Sure.
Just watch out for the shark riders. They're carrying the latest JX-5 underwater tracking ammunition.
Oof.
Try not to get ready to try.
Ouch.
Try to ready to ride on.
A button to fire, B or Y for turbo. You know, keep the turbo in mind. Oh. Oof. Yeah, I'm not very good at this, but at least I don't lose a life every time I fail this. At least there's that. Is this one of those missions where you've got to do it twice? Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Almost got bamboozled there by that missile. I'm so bad at aiming at that. It's not got lock-on like that one other mission that I did. Fuck. Ugh. Stop. Stop! How did that miss me twice? There.
Nice shooting, comrade. Where'd you learn to aim like that? Oh, by the way, Bianca wanted me to give you this egg. She says she accidentally turned it into a woolly mammoth for 5 minutes, but it should still be okay.
Sadie. Sadie. How can you fly underwater? I'm assuming there's no second egg tied to that one. Also, that vocal in the song is weird. Like the one that just goes, yeah! Oh, I missed that. I can ride the shark again, can't I?
You can ride the manta ray around.
Oh, the manta ray, sorry. Oh yeah, so BlizzCon started yesterday, I think. They announced what was it, Diablo 2 Resurrected, which I'm guessing is like a remake or a remaster of Diablo 2. Let's hope it's not another one of those Reforged situations, like Warcraft Reforged, where it was like completely fucking like... They just like... not only did they botch it, but the original trailer was like nothing like it. It was a disaster. I've never played Warcraft 3, but I heard a lot about that fiasco like a year ago. But here's the surprising thing, it's coming to Switch as well as other platforms. I wouldn't think like Bethesda or Blizzard, sorry, I keep getting those two mixed up. But I wasn't expecting Activision Blizzard to like get that game on Switch, but I guess Diablo 3 sold well, so I'm looking for the rest of the gems. Did I get them all? I think I did. Yeah, I don't see any more. How do I get off this thing? I'm not sure how to dismount. Guess I just leave with this.
You can ride the manta ray around. Okay. Look.
Yeah, there isn't a button to leave it for some reason. Wait, where is Sparks? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. You think that Vicarious Vision was absorbed into Blizzard so they could be working on Diablo 2? Yeah, that's probably the reason why. Right, well, I got all the gems in this area. Kinda sucks that, like, you know, Vicarious Visions is no longer like its own studio now. It really sucks. Like, because Vicarious Visions did a lot of great stuff, so it just seemed kind of like pointless of them to like just absorb them into like Activision Blizzard when they could have just like hired new people for Activision Blizzard. I guess they just wanted the quick and easy solution. But not everybody agrees with that, of course. Like, not everybody wants Vicarious Visions to get, like, absorbed into them, but whatever, it's happened now.
Well, look at you, showing up here to raid the tomb after I've done all the hard work. I've spent all day pressing switches and shoving boxes around, and you just waltz in here expecting to claim the treasure? Well, you might as well have it. It's only a lousy egg anyway.
Is this supposed to be a parody of Tomb Raider? Like, yeah, her name is Tara, so like, I guess it's meant to be like a Tomb Raider thing. Marty! Oh, okay, it just takes me back here. So let's see, how much stuff have I done? Crash Kangaroo, Sheila. Oh, I missed something. Oh, isn't this you? Yeah, you need the key for that. Right. Ah, there is. Guess I need to go this way so I can get over there. Extra life. So that game over you saw me get, I think that's the first time you've seen me get the game over, not only in this game, but in the entire Reignited Trilogy, because I don't think I've seen that game over screen for the other two. I'm assuming it's the same game over screen across all three games, because all three games have the same credit screen. Yeah, I think I missed a couple things. Gonna go back one more time. Like, I know where the key is, I'm just trying to figure out how to reach it. I'm assuming I have to, like, jump from a higher spot somewhere to glide toward that. Unless I can make that here? No. Nope, that's not possible. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, find somewhere else to jump down from to get to that key. Or there's, like, a door, like, inside that tunnel that I reach through elsewhere. I'll figure that out eventually. Welcome back, Pixelated. Kinda sucks that all the enemies come back after I die. Yeah, Did I go over here? Oh, right, okay. Alright, I'll call you Pixel then. So has has anything else come out of BlizzCon? Because I've only heard about the Diablo 2 Resurrection thing. Like, 'cause I don't really follow Blizzard too much because I'm not really. I don't. Let's just say I don't really play a lot of their games. Like, I tried playing Overwatch once, but I wasn't really into it. It's not really my kind of game, sadly. That said, I do own a copy of Diablo 3 on Switch. I just haven't played it yet. I've never played a Diablo game before. And eventually I will check that out. I don't know if I would stream Diablo. I don't know if anyone would be interested in that. I don't know if I would want to make my first Diablo experience something I stream. I want to make sure I actually like the game, and I think I would like that kind of game. It's just something I've never played. The apple? I don't know what that's in response to. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. The name of the game? The name of what game, sorry? Sorry, is there a bit of... I'm not sure what you're talking about, actually. Ah, there we go, there's an egg. Andy. I was talking about Diablo and you say the apple, so I'm a little bit confused as to what you're referring to exactly. You were talking about a game you want to stream? Oh no, I was talking about Diablo. Wait, when did I say apple? Did I say apple? Sorry, my Scottish... You must be misunderstanding because of my accent. Yeah, I apologise for that. Right, so I'm guessing the key is this way then. Because I haven't been up here yet. Oh, there's another egg. Nice. Aye! Whoa, Nelly! Speaking of games that I should be streaming, I should be getting back to Kingdom Hearts and Xenoblade. I haven't played those games in months. I do plan to get back to them very soon. Also Yakuza, I've not played that for a while either. Oh, secret. Oh, this must be where the key is then. Yep, there it is. Yeah, Diablo is what I said. I considered playing that Minecraft. What was that Minecraft thing called? It was like Diablo. Like, I considered playing that because that thing is on Game Pass. But I heard that's basically Diablo for babies, or like your first like baby's first Diablo. Minecraft Dungeons, yeah. I didn't bother with that game. I heard people saying it wasn't that good. Like, it really is just Diablo for like a really, really young audience that wants to get into that sort of stuff. I don't know where Sheila is. Oh. Sorry, I stopped there because I was looking over to the sides. I think that's where Sheila is, actually. She's probably up there. Yep.
Hi, Spyro. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm just off for a bit of a walkabout right now. You know, sometimes you just long for the simple, old-fashioned pleasures of yesteryear, don't you?
Is this a 2D segment? Yeah, it's like 2D. Interesting. Oh! Fuck! I got the egg at least. I thought that if I jumped, the platform would go back up again, but it goes all the way into the water. Good. I'm surprised that didn't hit me there. Also, I need to go back to get that gem that I missed. I need to kill every single enemy if I want to get every single gem. Wow, okay then. I'm not complaining that I didn't get burned alive there. I wish I could turn the camera, like tilt the camera to the side to see how much of the level is left. But no, you can't do that shit. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you can actually do the... You can do the kick attack. Right, there we go. I'm assuming I got every single gem there along the way. That's all the eggs for this level. Sparks is pointing this way, so I think I got them all. Also, I see a stompable thing up there. There we go. Oi, oi, oi. Aye! Almost. You handled that section better than I did, or rather, I handled it better than you. Yeah, I don't know, like, I mean, the worst challenge I've done in this game so far is the whack-a-mole thing. I was expecting it to be, like, about that annoying, but no, that was not too bad for me. I guess I just did everything right. For once. I need to put that qualifier in there at the end, like, for once, because I've not been doing much right during this playthrough. I've been doing a lot of things wrong. I'm dreading having to go back and do the two dragon fight thing, though. Because that was also really, really difficult. I couldn't even defeat one of those two Chinese dragons. Is this the last few gems? Nope. Right, I guess I'll start using Sparks now to find the last 25. Yeah, I could probably 100% this level. Let's see, he's pointing... I'm looking at the map to see where that is, roughly. Oh, I see a gem. Isn't there an enemy up there? I guess not. Usually there is. Yep, there's the last 25. Fantastic. Yeah! That music. You know what other gaming franchise, since this game reminded me of it, that I need to get into? Tomb Raider. I've only ever played the first one and I never finished it. I've thought about, like, streaming not the remakes, sorry, what do you call them? The reboots? You know, that like the modern reboots, like there's 3 of them. I think I've got all 3 games actually, but I've never played them. Like the first one I think I got in a Steam sale, the second game I think I got on... I think that was also in a sale, and then the third game I've got on Xbox or something, or PlayStation, as a free game or something. I think it was on PS Plus. Yeah, 2013. God, that came out almost 10 years ago. Didn't seem that long ago that came out. But yeah, I would like to check out the original Spyro, the original Tomb Raider before I check out the reboot, but I don't know if I would stream those. If I stream the very first Tomb Raider game, I think I'm going to do the remake. The one that came out during the GameCube and PlayStation 2 generation, whatever generation that is. Gen 6 or something. Just getting a few more bugs so I can get a couple more extra lives. Let's do that Speedway level, I think it's up here. No, that's the final boss. Dino Mines, did I do this one? Nope. So yeah, I missed a couple levels. speaking of dinosaurs, apparently Dinosaur Planet, the original N64 game, in some capacity got leaked. I don't know how they got a hold of it, but I've actually got a copy, and I'm considering streaming that. But I'm going to do that tomorrow, because I just found out about it, like, literally, like, 20 minutes before I started tonight's stream. So I couldn't really do the prep work for that. But I've got, like, an N64 and a flash cart, so I could probably play that. Apparently it doesn't work very well in emulators, which makes sense. I've never seen the movie, but this is giving me some series Rango vibes right now. I've heard Rango's pretty good. Is Rango on any streaming platforms? Is it on Netflix or anything? Don't forget about the fast ice glitch. I don't know what you mean by that.
Well, gosh darn it, Spyro. I came in here to check on my prisoner only to find out he'd somehow got away again. Then when I came in to look around for clues, one of them rowdy dinosaurs went and locked me in. Now they're out there causing all sorts of trouble, and there's not a thing I can do about it.
Alright, well, there's gems in the cactuses, I've got to remember that. Something I could have easily overlooked had I not burned that cactus to begin with. Oh no, that's the... I saw a couple gems there and I realised, oh, they're back inside the prison. Can't get there yet. This may be one of my favourite levels so far in terms of the theming. Oh jeez. Can I not damage him? Oh. You have to charge, I think. I like... I don't know if anyone else noticed that there, but the biting sound effect that Sparks did sort of synced up with that cactus, like, falling apart. So it kind of looked like they just played a bite sound effect over the cactus, like, dissipating. I don't know why I found that amusing, I just did. Yeah, I'm not very good at avoiding their attacks, like the green ones. We even got, like, gunmen down here as well. Like, they're everywhere. Oh, jeez. Rip Spyro. Yeah! Not sure where the last checkpoint was. I didn't get a checkpoint. Okay. Nope, you can't charge into these guys. Yeah, the best approach for the green ones I found is just like running for them before they can fire. Yeah, that one you've got to charge. No, wait. I'm also not very good at getting around their attacks either. Yeah, I noticed that crack earlier, but I was going to get all the enemies first before I went in there, but I'm just going to do that now. Just one egg and a few gems, that's all that's in there. I thought it was going to be like a different tunnel. Alright, see you later, Pixel. Thanks for dropping by. Again, thank you for the bits, I do appreciate that. You get to have the honour of being the very first person to donate bits to my channel. Have a good one. There we go. I don't know if I can bash into those boxes. I'm assuming no. I'm assuming that will just do damage to me. Guess I can do it once just to be sure. Nope, didn't think so. Like, there's always that chance there could have been gems inside them, so I had to make sure. Ouch. Please tell me I got a checkpoint. I didn't pay attention to whether or not there was a fairy there. Alright, I got a checkpoint also, that's cool. Yeah, don't give me a chance to react.
So that's how my prisoners keep escaping. Here, take this dinosaur egg away before it hatches and causes more trouble. I think it must have been the runt of the litter, though.
Kiki. Also, I see a wanted poster for Bird up there.
Jumping Jehoshaphat. That's the cutest looking dinosaur I ever did see.
Oh, there's one for Bentley as well. I like how as soon as I rescue him, the bars just go down, for convenience. More so for my convenience than his. Oh, there's an extra area down here.
One of them dinosaurs threw an egg down this flooded mine shaft. I'd get it back for you, but I ain't such a strong swimmer.
So the Wild West isn't really a theme you see in video games that often. Like, you've got video game tropes, but you don't really see this. Like, when I think of, like, a Wild West themed level, I think of Banjo-Tooie, and I also think of Time Splitters 2. That's about all I think of when I think of that. Again, it's a very underutilized, like, theme. Oh, jeez. Oh, almost got hit by that. There we go. I'm assuming there's one more. Still got a bit to go. Aye! Ah! I was right there. That was the last bit. So yeah, my strategy is just to hug the ground and go up if I need to go up. Good. Yeah, we could be here for a while. It's just getting to this last enemy. This is the problem. Right, we're almost there. Here comes all the TNTs. There we go. Nice.
That was some mighty fine swimming, young dragon.
Right, I've got a question. That egg that I saw at the end there, this is the egg, right? I don't need to go through that again to grab that one. I'm assuming no. Also, there's an Agent 9 mission here, so that's cool. We get to see some more of him. I haven't seen bird for a while. I want to try another bird area, but I don't know where to find birds. Oh, jeez. That must be where Agent 9 is.
The sheriff promised me I could be a deputy, so I'm off to help clear out all the dinosaurs.
Alright, time for some more Ratchet and Clank.
If you just calm down for a second and stop all that whooping and hollering, I could tell you what's going on. The Bailey gang are holed up in them buildings over there. You're gonna have to go in there and flush them out. Well, good luck to you.
Oh, it's okay, so this is different. It's basically it's like an arcade shooter. I'm wondering what's happening with that No More Heroes. What am I talking about? I'm wondering what's happening with that. What's the game name if I can remember it? Brain, please. House of the Dead 2 and 3 remake. Because those two games are getting like remade, and I'm not sure what's happening with them. Ow. Also, I'll need to redo this again because I missed some gems. Unless I can fully explore this place at my leisure afterwards. Oh, you can't get the gems, so I'll have to come back here later. I guess you can just walk around afterwards. I like how that one lizard popped in, like, abruptly there. That one hit left. Yeah! And then yeah, this game's a little bit jank sometimes. I get stuck in the dirt and then the game realizes 2 seconds later, so it pushes me out of the dirt. I just slide over a little bit.
If you just call... Well...
Ouch. Oh, come on. Again, so the way they pop in is a little bit weird. Did I get hit? Yep. Nice shooting ticks. But yeah, House of the Dead 2 and 3 are... I've never played 3 before, but House of the Dead 2 is great. So I'm wondering how they're going to handle the remake of that game. Oh, I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. There we go.
I don't know why the Bailey gang was trying so hard to steal this egg. That's not like them at all. I reckon someone must have put them up to it.
Sharon. Right, now I can explore this place without any issue. Good thing I found that, like, extra life that gave me, like, full health for sparks again. Otherwise, that could have gone ugly. But yeah, the only House of the Dead games I played are 2 and Overkill. And Overkill's also really good. I think I streamed Overkill at one point, like years ago. I don't think I've got the VOD for that, sadly, but that was a pretty good game. I might have to revisit that at some point. In fact, I think I streamed 2 as well. I think I've got the VOD for 2, I think it's on my YouTube channel somewhere, like I did that years ago. Rather, it wasn't House of the Dead 2, it was called Typing of the Deads, which is basically House of the Dead 2, but you play with a keyboard. And the idea is, instead of shooting zombies with an arcade gun, you type the sentences out that appear on the screen. It sounds weird, but it's actually really fun. Am I going backwards? No, this is the... Did I get... Okay, well I don't have sparks, so I can't see if I got everything. I'm assuming I did. Oh, I missed this. Nope, there's more here. I should be shooting all the walls in case there's like a wall that I didn't break. Oh. I thought I checked that, but I didn't. There's an egg in here as well. Right, well, it's a good thing I didn't leave yet, otherwise I would have missed it. Again, I wish I had sparks with me so I could actually see if I missed any gems. I could always, like, leave and get sparks of Spyro and then come back. But I think I did get every single gem. Unless there's, like, one back here. Yeah, there's a couple in there. I wasn't really focusing on shooting on the buildings, I was just trying to, like, shoot all the lizards. Yeah, let me get sparks real quick, and then I'm gonna check that again. Aye! Fuck! If I'd known that was gonna happen, I would have just killed myself as, Sergeant Net. Whatever his name is, the monkey. I forgot his name, whatever. At least the check points me back at the door. Right, so let me quickly check with sparks to see if I got all the gems, because I need to make sure that I didn't miss any. Okay, apparently I missed at least one. Oh. I can't believe I missed that. Agent 9, yeah. I almost called him Sergeant 9. And then I realised halfway through saying that, that's not his name. Unless that's the portal that it's pointing me to. Yeah, I think I got all the gems. Right, well, I'm almost done with this level. Just one more egg and a few more gems and we're goods. Cool hitbox. Oi! I like how I make a lot of dumb mistakes like that, like, very often. Why? I don't know why I'm doing shit like that to myself. It's very easy to avoid that. And yet I'm doing anything but. Like, that's 2 lives down the fucking drain. Did I get this one? Yeah. I spy a gem back there. Am I overthinking this, or is it not that difficult to get back there? Don't know if I can break those. No. I do have an idea how to get back there, but I'm not sure if I can reach. Yeah, you have to do that. Right, okay then. Like, that was my first thought, but I wasn't, like, it was such a blind spot that I couldn't see if I could make that jump. But now you have to do that to get back there. Oh, nice, I got everything. Fantastic. Alright, cool, let's finish the level. And let's try and not die while we do that. Fantastic. Right, let's do that Speedway stage, then I guess I'll go back and do the older levels again. The ones that I didn't fully finish. I believe I saw a Speedway gate in this area at Midnight Mountain. I just chose not to do it the last time I played this. I just went straight for the Sorceress instead. Right, there's an extra life. Oh, that's cool. Point straight downwards. That helps. Thanks, Sparks. Oh yeah, here's the Speedway. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of the Speedway aspect of Spyro. Like, this is something they've been doing since Spyro 1. The thing where you fly around and, like, do certain little missions. But at least they dial back how much of this stuff you have to do in this game, because they do it a lot in the first one. Second one, they do it a moderate amount of times. This game, I've seen it, like, I've seen hardly any of these. Again, he's actually saying this, like, if you listen real closely, he's actually saying all this. Right, so let's do the time attack. This is the one where you've got to, like, destroy stuff. Easiest way to beat this time trial is to do the following order: seagulls, arches, lobster, and then fish. Seagull, arches, lobster, fish. Alright. Alright, now for the fish. Oh, I know. Oh, fuck. Oh! That sucks. It's not that difficult till I get to the fish because they're like very small targets just above the water. Me going through the arches there was almost syncing up with the music. Again, this is all easy, it's just the fish that I'm worried about. See what I mean? I guess I'll have to go back for those ones. Ah! Okay, well that's a retry. Did you struggle with this one, Green? Again, the first three are easy, it's just the fish are really fucking hard to hit when you're flying. The problem is they're like right above the water, so I can't like aim accurately because I'm kind of worried that I'm gonna like dive right into the water. So I end up like flying over them by accident. Just that risk of touching the water and just ending it instantly is what worries me. You don't remember struggling too much on this one? Fuck you! That one fish every time. Every single time that one fish. Oh, by the way, welcome to Salty Sundays. It's past midnight over here. I guess this is where I'm going to start getting a bit salty now. This particular mission. I still have something else to do after this. I've still got to do that race. But the race is probably not too bad. It's just this kind, like this mission type that annoys me. Because it's like one small mistake and you have to like do the whole thing again. If I miss one fish, I'll just go and get the rest, and I think I'll have enough time to get the rest. Like, because I think I can still recover if I miss one of them. Yeah! That's what I was worried about. Diving too deep and hitting the water. Yeah. So instead of overshooting it, I undershot it that time. Again, this part is just piss easy, like there's no real challenge to this part. Like, because I've not missed a single one of any of these. Like, I can do this part very consistently at this point. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'll come back for that one. There. Fuck you! I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna go for the sardines first. Wow, really? Really? At least if I fuck up, I can then, like, just do that again. Well, I don't know where the sardines were. Oh, there they are. Yeah, gonna retry that. I want to do this just right. Because I don't want to leave any room for error, otherwise I'll just be wasting time. Now, I'll start with this one. There we go. Nice. Why did they tell me to go for the fish last? Liar. Right, I'm gonna fuck this up a little bit now because I'm going a different way. But I'm pretty much just going around in a circle like 3 times anyway, so I should hit everything if I do this right. Where's that last girder? Oh, Spyro! So Spyro doesn't stop when you land, he just constantly runs. I was trying to turn around there. Also, I think I missed a sardine. Yeah, this one's annoying. It's just the sardines that fuck me up. Yeah, you see what I mean? It's surprisingly easy to screw this. Come on. How am I so bad at this? Like the last speedway thing that I did in Spyro 3 I didn't have any issues with. Nah, I'm always going to start with the sardines, and I'll tell you why. I'm not doing all the other ones only to fuck up here. I'd rather go for the sardines and then fuck up elsewhere. Because I know that I can do everything else pretty much perfectly. Right, I'll ignore that for sardine and go for that instead. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting salty now with this. Goddamn sardines. Right, I could pretty much do the rest of this now, I think. Ah! He had to be there, didn't he? Nope. I don't know if I can do this now. Nope, not gonna get enough time to turn back around now. God damn it! Nope, couldn't even hit that one. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Goods. Guess I'll just go backward, that kind of works. I'll get all the seagulls, then I'll go for the other things. Good! Guess I'll get that seagull last then. Yeah, something tells me I'm not going to get enough time to do this now. Nope. Also, why am I hearing record scratches in this song? Nah, not enough time. Ah! Good. Why am I doing that? Sorry, I had the instinct to hold the Y button to run, or to, like, you know, to go faster, but that's not what that does in this game. Ah! Oh. Alright, goods. Oh! This is why I'm doing this part first. Oh, shit. No, Good. Fantastic. Even if I recovered from that, I think I wasted too much time anyway. I need it for the second I can get for the next part. Nope. Restarting. Oh boy, do I hate this. This one sucks. Again, it's just the sardines that I'm struggling with. Everything else I can do fine. There we go. Clean. Nice. I missed one. Yeah. I got plenty of time. I can go back and get the last few. Yes! Thank God. Don't know why I struggled with that so much. I mean, you know why I struggled. It was the sardines in particular that was giving me bother. Race the blue-footed boobies. What? Oh, okay. Honk. Yeah, controlling Spyro with the speed boost is a little bit slippery. I'm gonna... Okay, there we go. I thought I was gonna miss that there. I think I've got like 3 laps. Yeah, I've got 3 laps to do this. Oh, missed one. Missed the speed boost that I could have used there. Yeah, I'll need to learn this course as I go through it. That's 1 lap so far. Oh, come on! Can I go faster if I run? No, I'm actually slower. In fact, you know what? I'm not accepting that. Okay, something tells me I'm gonna hate this mission as well. White turns, yeah! Good. I think I'm actually doing worse this time. Yeah, I'm doing worse this time. Alright, let's restart it. I don't need to go through the ring, just as long as I touch the ring it'll still count. The white turns are my favourite thing in this game. Ugh. Boy bagaba! Nah, I'm restarting that. I'd like to see if I can beat 2 of them by the end of the first lap. Because I should average at like overtaking 2 of them by the end of each lap so that I can get the first place. But I'm struggling to like overtake 1 and finish the lap. Ah. Yeah, once you go super fast, it's difficult to steer. Right, here we go. Again, don't need to go through the start either. I can just tap the side of it, and that's good enough. And that's not good enough. The last race that I did, like the last race thing that I was doing, I didn't struggle with it too much. I think it took me like 2 attempts to finish it. This one's already taken me like several attempts, and I'm nowhere near finished with it. So yeah, we could be here a while. I may have to come back to this one. Oi! Oh no, fuck off. Ah! Yeah, that's gonna be really fucking annoying if I don't do this consistently. There we go. That's more like it. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have saved that for the next one. Oh, what did I do that for? That really sucked that I did that to myself. There we go. Overtaken 2. Gonna play it safe and not go for those speed rings down there. Fuck you! If I can do that 3 times, then I'm good. Right, lap 2. Oh, jeez. Nice. Not nice. Please. Hit him. He's right there and I can't fucking hit him. What the fuck? Ah! Fuck off! That bloody seagull. Right, I'm gonna give this one more try. If I can't do it this time, I'm just gonna say fuck it. I can always come back and do this later. I'm not gonna waste... I don't count that one. I'll count it if I do one full lap and make it, like, a good bit in. Sorry for getting angry. Not a fan of this particular mission. Not a fan of this particular mission type, more like it. I can do that part more consistently, thankfully. Jump! Honk. Alright. I can do that part. Yeah, I can do that part fairly consistently now. It's a little bit scary at first, but I've got the feel for it. I've got the rhythm. Fuck off. Go away. Why did... Oh. Ultimately, I think I was slower because I did that, though. Next time, I'm not going to go for that star. It's not worth it. Nice. Nice. Alright, we're doing good so far. I'm not going to say a single word. I need to concentrate. Really wish that seagull would go away. That one's so far ahead, though. Ooh, almost screwed that. I don't think I'm gonna make this. I think he's too far out ahead. No, fuck off! Denied! Fucking denied! Right, piss off. I don't want to do this. Fuck that. Also, shut up, Sparks. The salt is real with this one. I don't want to do that. I'll come back to that. I really don't feel like doing that again. I was so close, but I got fucking denied by that other seagull. Yeah, you can see why I'm not really a fan of Speedway. I'm glad there's fewer Speedway missions in this game, but they're still annoying. Alright. I guess I'll go back to previous worlds and do some of the levels that I didn't fully complete, because I think I've checked out all the levels now. At least I'm going to assume that I found all the levels. Can I just jump to a previous world without going into the thing? Yeah, I can just quick travel. So after that Salt Fest that was the Speedway, I don't think I'm gonna get even saltier by doing the 2 dragons tonight. I think I'll do that maybe next time I stream this. I can only handle so much salt in a single sitting. Right, okay, so let's look for... Guess we could do Sunny Villa since it's right there. Right, so I'll see if I can fully complete this area at least. This area is in this place where all the levels are at. I forgot what the name of this place is, something Meadows or whatever. And then I guess I can wrap up after I'm done with all that, so I can do a few levels. So let's see, another 100 gems, hop onto Rapunzel.
Just Just...
Can't go underwater. I'm guessing there's some gems up that way. Oof. Oh, there's a door up there. Where does that connect to? Well, I know there's a door over there, so there must be a way into it from the other side. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of experimenting here. I'm guessing there's something back there that I can reach to by jumping here, question mark? Oh! Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Not quite sure how to get back there, but I'll figure it out eventually. I'm not sure if there's like an updraft that like makes you go upward or something to get over there. And if there is, I don't know where it is. So I'll just do some exploring till I find the solution for that. The way I was trying to reach it, I don't think that was the intended way. I'm missing just 100 gems then, so we're not that far off.
Look, a chicken turned up. I hope it's not the only one left.
Not sure what the purpose of the chicken's for. Can I burn it? No. Did I do this? What's this? Oh, it's this area. Plonk.
We should.
So wait, what was the other one? Hop to Rapunzel, whatever that means. Have I seen Rapunzel yet? Because I don't know where they are. Maybe I am supposed to jump around back here. Like, I see... Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Oh, there's an updraft there. Right, okay, I didn't see that. Right, now it makes sense. Once again, overthinking things. I thought I had to like do some 4D chess movement, but no, you just go up there. There we go.
Hey, Spyro. There are Rhinox everywhere. Maybe I can find some peace and quiet at the top of this tower.
Oh, so Rapunzel's through here, right?
Alas, I have lost my love. She's being guarded by evil Rhinox at the top of yonder tower. Can you rescue her for me?
Sure. Right, so I'm guessing there's enough Rhinox here to give me the rest of the gems. Well, there's enough gems in this area. Like, I had exactly 300 gems going into this area. Well, 310. So I'm assuming the last nightmare was Sheila, because I don't know where else the rest would be with Spyro. Did I miss one here? Nah, sorry, I had that nagging feeling that I missed one. Now to climb the tower. Also, the smaller Rhinox have very high-pitched voices. Not sure where I'm supposed to go in next. Oh, there's more. There we go.
What? Marco sent you here. I've got a restraining order against him.
Alright then, well. I wasn't expecting to hear that from Rapunzel. Yeah, I have a restraining order on this person. So let's see, how many gems do I have left? Oh, we still got another 45 to go. 44... 40 left. 35, sorry.
If you see Marco, please tell him I've moved out.
Does she say anything else? Nah. I was interested in hearing more of what she had to say, but that's it. I kind of want to talk to Marco now, just to see what he says about that. Nope, can't talk to him. Oh. One whole gem. So wait, I missed something up there? I'm not sure what I missed. Let's see. Wait, did I miss some with Shayla? I guess I did. Oh. There's something over there that I missed. Oh, right, I didn't see that the last time. That makes sense. That might be where the last 45 are, it seems like it. Nope, that's not 45. Not exactly sure. Like, here's the thing with Sparks, it doesn't give me a good idea exactly where it is. Just kind of gives me a vague direction. I guess I have to, like, move forward to get to where I'm supposed to go. Because I don't see any... Wait a minute, what was that? Oh. Okay then, well I missed that then. Why can't I get up there? There. Okay, well this has to be where the last few are, surely. There we go. Right, well I believe that's everything. Yep, that's everything. Right, next level. Oh, I've been sitting in this chair for so long. I need to... Yeah, I'm at that point with discomfort with this chair just because I've been sitting in it for hours. Ugh, there we go. Really need to get a better chair. I've been saying this for months, but I haven't ordered one yet. I'm looking for a good chair to replace this shitty old one. Did I do this one? Molten Crater? Yeah. Let's see if I can get all the gems in this area. Oh. Okay, that was the last one. Again, easy to miss. Thank God for the Sparks radar. That's a really useful thing. So I think I'll play for another 30 to 60 minutes. I'll see if I can get all the gems and eggs in the first world at least. And then I can wrap up after that. So I don't think it will take me too long to 100% all the levels that I missed. I just need to go back and get the last few things that I missed for each. Again, Spyro does like collectathon stuff really well. Like, it's one of the few platformers where it does like collectathon in such like an addictive way.
Well,
Like this and Banjo-Kazooie are like the only good ones I can think of. A Hat in Time is good as well. That's a cool death pose. So what am I missing? 2 eggs and about 100 gems. Did I see him T-posing there for a minute? I saw him do something. Wait a minute. I need to review that footage because he definitely did something there when I was looking away. I need to see what that was. Instant replay time. It's a bit blurry, so it's kind of hard to tell what he just did, but... Oh no, okay, it's... I thought he was, like, T-posing, but no, it's just the blur making it look like he was doing something else. Oh yeah, there was a birthday segment that I couldn't do before because I didn't have birdie yet. Or bird, sorry.
I'm playing a game of hide and seek with my friends. If I can't find where they've hidden their heads, they won't let me join the Tiki Lodge. Help me put them back together and I'll make you an honorary member.
So yeah, we haven't seen Bird for a while. So apparently this game has cheats in it. As in, like, fun cheats you can do for fun. I'm gonna have to look into what those cheats are. Like, they were in the original game, but apparently this remaster or remake has them as well. So once I beat the game, I'm gonna look into what those cheats are and... Whoa. Is this supposed to be like this? Something tells me that is not how that's supposed to look. Whoa, what the fuck? Again, I said this remaster is sometimes a bit jank. I mean, it's mostly super polished, but then this happens. Like, I can't even hit them with my rockets. Oh, they're all like that? What the fuck? Am I missing something, or is that how they're supposed to look? Because that doesn't look normal to me. Ay, ay, ay. It's part of the mission. Oh, right. That's weird. I thought it was a glitch, because after some of the glitches I've seen in this game so far, I just assumed it was like something was fucked up. Alright, 1 down, 4 to go. Oh jeez. Right, so I think the rest of the gems are in this area as well, so I'll just have to look for them all while I'm getting these different heads. Follow your nose. As in, follow the nose of the rocket. There we go. I don't think those enemies carry gems with them. Alright. Didn't even see that head over there. There's one. I've run out of things to talk about. Like, that's why I'm a bit quiet. I can't really think of much to talk about, to be honest. Oh yeah, I watched the latest episode of The Completionist, and they reviewed Freedom Planet. Pretty good game. I've streamed that before. I'm wondering where Freedom Planet 2 disappeared to, because I think that was supposed to come out last year. But they've not, like, updated us on when that game's releasing. Like, the last update for that game was in 2019. So, I'm assuming it got pushed back due to COVID, same with every other game in the industry. But it would be nice to hear an update from the devs to see where Freedom Planet 2 is at the moment. Like, if it's going to be coming out this year, and, like, how far into the year it will be. But whenever Freedom Planet 2 comes out, I will stream that, because the first one I really enjoyed. Right, there's the last heads.
Take this egg as a sign of your honorary membership to the lodge.
I don't know if I got all the gems in this area. I'm gonna have to double check.
Well, that's never happened before. I hope it's not a bad omen.
I got all the eggs at least. Oh. Alright, that's it. Fantastic. Alright, well, we're moving on quite swiftly with getting all the collectibles and that done, so we're doing good. I could probably get World 1 done within the next 20-30 minutes. At the rate that I'm going at. Boing. Can I just select the level? I guess you can. Right, well that makes things a little bit easier. I can just quick travel to the gate that I need to go to. I didn't realise you could do that. That definitely speeds up the process of, like, going back to previous stages. Excuse me. Right, let's see what we got here. I got all the eggs, I just need to get a few more gems. Let's start hunting. Which is to say, let's start using sparks to look for them. I thought he was T-posing there for a moment. Like, I'm starting to see everything T-posing now just because I saw it that one time. Oh, I remember what I was going to talk about now. It was the Mortal Kombat movie. So I've seen the new trailer for the Mortal Kombat movie, which is like a live-action thing, and it's going to get a theatrical release later this year. I think like in like May or something. And the movie looks alright, but here's the thing: it's a retelling yet again of the Mortal Kombat game, like the first Mortal Kombat. So it's just another like reinterpretation of that story, which they've done a few times now. They did it with Mortal Kombat 9 on the Xbox 360 and PS3. They did that with last year's animated Mortal Kombat movie, which by the way is really good. I really enjoyed that. Very well animated. Like, way better animation than I was expecting for that, and they really go full on with the gore, which is great. Like, even though it's like an animated, like, cartoon, it's like extremely violent, and that's what you want to see from Mortal Kombat. But yeah, and that aside, we've seen, like, the Mortal Kombat story, like, the original game's story being retold a few times now. So it's starting to get a little bit monotonous, but I can see why they're doing that for this live-action movie, because they want to, like, maybe turn this into a possible series. Maybe they could, like, make a sequel that, like, tells the story of the second game and so on. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to watch the movie when it comes out. Again, it's a theatrical release, so that means, like, possibly contracting COVID while I go and watch it, so might just wait for the DVD or Blu-ray and get it then. Like, it's going to be on Warner Brothers' like streaming service as well, but I'm not paying for that shit. I'm already paying for Netflix and Disney Plus, so I'm not going to be paying for HBO Max. Oh yeah, speaking of Disney Plus, Family Guy and American Dad are going to be added to it next week. And I think as of yesterday, they added The Muppet Show, which I've never seen before, and I want to watch that, so I might start watching that over this weekend. Oh. Right, let's see. Right, so I'm up here now, so not sure where these last few gems are at. Apparently it's up there. That's weird, it's telling me to go back down again. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 11 had like alternate timelines, but I think Mortal Kombat, the video game, is a separate canon from Mortal Kombat the movie. Like, the Mortal Kombat movie is being treated as its own thing, but it's still taking a page from Mortal Kombat 9 and just recreating the story. So I keep going up there because the game's telling me to. Like, Sparks keeps pointing straight upward for some reason. Okay, now it's telling me to go that way. Oh, I missed a few in here. That's probably where the last few are, actually. I wasn't super thorough in this area. But yeah, I'll probably wait for the Blu-ray of that. I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to go and watch it in the cinema. Not while this pandemic is still happening and vaccines are like months away. Like, they've started doing vaccines over here in Scotland, but it's basically elderly and people with health issues that get priority. So it could be many months before I get vaccinated for that shit. Is that the last one? Nope. Is this the last one? Nope. Is this the last one? There we go. So yeah, I wasn't really checking that area properly. I was just doing the mission and near the sun thing. Sunseed. And just leaving. But yeah, I'm glad to see that we get like a new Mortal Kombat movie that seems a bit more faithful to the original source material. Because even though I haven't seen the original Mortal Kombat movie in so long that I don't remember anything about it, we'll just say that the original Mortal Kombat movie from the 90s probably didn't follow the source material that closely. It probably made some let's just say, alterations. I think they took some liberties with that movie. But then again, I've not watched that movie since it first came out. Like, when I was like 10 years old when that movie came out. And back then, I loved it because the best part about that movie is the fighting choreography, like the fighting sequences where they like fight each other, and that happens a lot in that film. Which is something you don't see in the Street Fighter movie, a movie that's got fighter in the title. But there's only like, I can only remember like 2 moments where there's like fighting, and one of them doesn't happen for that long, and then the last one is like the climactic fight with like Bison, if I recall correctly. But yeah, fighting wasn't really a big part of like the Street Fighter movie, but it was a huge part of the Mortal Kombat one. And that alone was probably worth the price of admission, I guess. Did I get all the gems? I did. Learn gliding. Wait, there's an egg I missed for gliding?
I saw something shiny in that.
Oh. So there's a... I'm guessing there's an egg in there that I missed? Oh.
Oh, I almost.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't realise that he was holding an egg for me. I just ignored him. Right, well that's... Right, well that's everything, pretty much. I think that's it. Yeah, and then there's this area. Right, we're at 75%. I think I've got time to do maybe a couple more levels, so we could do Midday Gardens. So yeah, the Mortal Kombat movie, the animated one, like that's a direct-to-Blu-ray, a direct-to-video movie. But the production value and the animation in that is top-notch. It's way better than you would expect it to be. I forgot what the subtitle for it was. I think it was called Scorpion's Revenge or something. And again, it's another retelling of the original Mortal Kombat like tournament, like the tournament story where they like the members of the Earthrealm are like fighting against the members of Outworld to see who wins the tournament. So it's that story again, but the best part about it is the animation, and also the story is told from the perspective of like Scorpion, so we get to learn a bit more about his backstory and lore and stuff. So it's really good. Another thing that I love about that movie, I think I've talked about this on stream before when I watched that, is the Warner Brothers splash where you see like Daffy Duck from the Looney Tunes like dancing around the logo, and then Scorpion pops out the fucking logo, grabs him by the neck, and then pulls him behind the logo, pretty much implying that Daffy Duck is fucking dead. Like, you don't see any violence to Daffy Duck, of course, but you just see him get pulled by Scorpion. Like, he just wrings him by the neck and drags him away. It's fantastic. Like, that's the kind of thing that you think Warner Brothers wouldn't be happy about. Like, they wouldn't want one of their cartoon characters getting manhandled by, like, an extremely violent character, but it's there. It's real. You can look it up. It's on YouTube. I don't know if I got these birds, I'm gonna double check. Yeah, I did get that. Right, okay, so let's start using sparks then. How many gems are left here? Right, so it's just gems I'm looking for, so it shouldn't take me too long to track them down. Guess it's in there. Oh, it's right, it's this fucking thing. I forgot about this. I tried this the last time, it didn't go too well. I forgot how I did this again, but you have to, like, turn around at a certain point. Right, I'll try this for a little bit then, see if I can get this to work. I think it was this part you turn around at. Ugh. I'm not sure if I'm going the right way. Aye, aye. Yeah, let me see what the part that I'm supposed to break is before I commit to this. Oh yeah, DuckTales is getting its final few episodes in the next couple weeks. Like, DuckTales is, like, the DuckTales show is weird because they tend to show, like, a bunch of episodes, like, back to back. And then they stop for, like, several months, and then they show a few more episodes. So it's not, like, a consistent season. It's, like, they do it in bursts. Like, the last episode was late November. It was, like, a Christmas episode. But yeah, the final set of Season 3 episodes will be from the end of this month to, like, the end of March. And I looked at the listing of upcoming episodes, and the very final episode is going to be an hour-long special. Not hour-long as in 2 episodes with like 20 minutes of commercials. It's like 3 20-minute episodes put together. So it's going to be a really big one. I think they're going to end out on something big, I guess. So I'm supposed to break this, right? By speeding into it. Yeah, if you count the hour-long special, it's 4 episodes, but if you count it as like individual episodes, like it's got 3 production numbers on it, so that's like 3 episodes. I'm not sure if I can speed through that. I'm going to try if I can do it. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do it this way or the other way. But yeah, it's going to be sad because DuckTales is going to be finishing after that. Like they pretty much, like the showrunner and the writers and that, it pretty much confirms that Disney is not renewing it for a 4th season. It's going to finish after that, so I guess they've pretty much already written and animated how they're going to end the show. Ugh. Check if it's in there. Yeah, it seems like it's in there. I'm pretty sure I checked the last time, which is why I thought there was something in there. Yeah, the charging, when you charge, your turning is a bit slow. Shit. But yeah, I'm looking forward to DuckTales, but it's going to be a little bit sad that it's finishing, but whatever. I think it is possible to hit that, but it's going to be a very, like, precise turn to get in there. Because I thought you had to, like, go backwards, but I might be able to cheese this. There we go. Oh, really? I'm not sure if I can do that here. I'll try a few times, see if it's possible. Oh. Why are people thinking there's going to be a Fortnite crossover with Family Guy? You know, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Family Guy has made a reference to Fortnite. Remember that one Family Guy episode that made a joke about Street Fighter? And I used to think that was the funniest shit because it was like, oh cool, video games. I like video games. Oh. Like, I couldn't turn there for some reason. See, I think this is designed so you have to do it the other way, but I might be able to, like, turn at the right angle. Like, if I do it at the right time, I might be able to reach it still. You meant skins? Fuck. I'll try this a few times. Yeah, this one's going to be a bit annoying to do. Why? Sometimes I can turn sharp, sometimes I can't. I don't understand that. Fuck. Maybe if I just do it from here. No. I'm not sure if I have enough speed to do this from here. Shit. No, I think the game wants me to do it from reverse because I can't seem to get that otherwise. This one's going to be annoying. Right. Okay. Fuck. I hope that wall is still broken. Did I lose a life? I don't think I did. Ah, shite. But yeah, I might binge Family Guy. I do like Family Guy, it's just that the show has gone really south in like forever ago. And I haven't watched the show in a very long time, but American Dad is like... Last I checked, that show was still pretty good. I don't know if that show has gone shit as well, I don't really have to tell. I don't know if I'm going the right way, I think I am. Wait, where am I going? I don't know if I'm going the right way. No. No, it just takes me back here. Let me double check how I'm supposed to get over there. So it's like I get there, and then from here... I need to like map this out. The minimap would definitely help me if it gave me one. Where does this go? I don't remember if I went up here or not. Not sure what the purpose of this one spot is, but alright. The American Dad, I would say, is more smartly written. Got better characters as well. But I'll probably binge American Dad and Family Guy when they become available on Disney+. It's going to be weird watching Disney Plus and seeing Family Guy episodes on it. Like, because you would think with all the anti-Semite jokes and all that shit, and like making fun of like Disney and all, like, you know, the guy Disney, Walt Disney, you'd think they wouldn't be showing that on Disney Plus, but apparently they are. And yet we can't have a Michael Jackson episode on Disney Plus. Thanks, Disney. Michael Jackson Simpsons episode, rather. Yeah, sorry this is taking me forever. This one gem thing is like stomping me. And it's aggravating me because I can't get this one. But this reminds me of that one with the treetops in Spyro 1. Oh fuck. That treetop village where you had to like do some weird shit. You had to like do some arbitrary stuff to get to it. Alright. Let me double, triple, quadruple check this because I need to make sure I'm going the right way. I think I'm supposed to jump over there, or... Yeah, I think I'm supposed to jump over there, actually. And then I think I can reach that with my boost. But I'll try that, see if that works. Oh. Shit. Yeah, I didn't think so. Again, sometimes he doesn't turn. I think it's the way I'm holding the analog stick. Why Spyro? Let me try this with a D-pad, because I think if you don't hold like absolute left and right, it doesn't register the tongue. So I'm going to do it with the D-pad instead. See, now it's like turning when I couldn't get it to turn before. Almost. A couple more tries of that and I'll probably get it. Ah, shite. Hey, Lois! Diarrhea! Ah! That's like season 1, Peter. I don't remember when Family Guy started, like, getting bad. Some people say it was, like, after the show got cancelled and came back that it started getting bad, which I think is, like, season 4 or something. I forgot exactly where it was. Also, why did I do that? That's the wrong way. Right, here we go. This will be the one. Nope, I went right past it. Yeah, this one's hard to get. Fuck! I tried to do like a mid-air turn there. Why is this so fucking hard to get? Why did they make this so difficult? Let me try doing it from this side with the D-pad. Maybe I can do it then. No. Maybe if I angle this. Nope. I'm gonna try something. Oh, okay. Right, I could just do that. I can't believe that took me, like, considering how long it took me to do it tonight and the last time I tried attempting this, that took me probably over half an hour in total, just to get that one bit. But it's all done now, and got all the eggs, right, so that's everything, thank God. Right, I'll do one more level and I'm gonna call it for the night. But yeah, Disney Plus is adding something to their service. I think it's called Star. It's meant to be like a network, so it's like Family Guy, American Dad, and a bunch of other stuff. The X-Files, which I've never seen before. Is X-Files good? I know that's a dumb question, but I know that's got like a big fan base. But I've never watched a single episode. Like, the closest I've watched to X-Files is that one Simpsons episode where there's like an X-Files crossover. Don't be afraid. Oh, that's a good voice crack. I tried to do the high-pitched like voice from that episode. Don't be afraid. I can't do that without like my voice going down. I bring you love. It's bringing love. Don't let it get away. Break its legs. Yeah, I'll maybe check out the X-Files. Like, I got an email today that told me what programs were being added. Grey's Anatomy was another one that they listed. They listed a bunch of stuff. I've never seen Grey's Anatomy either. I don't know what that is. Right, so we got one smash to the top of the smash to the mountaintop, whatever that means, and listen to the music. It sounds like somebody's just like breathing really heavily in the background of the music. Right, so I've still got like 200 gems to find. So I don't know how long that's going to take. I could probably do that within 15 minutes if I use sparks. Oh yeah, didn't I create a shortcut? Yeah, I did. I saw the latest Saber Spark video where he reviews like an animated, like, we'll just say like an animated Christian story, but it's meant to be very risque, and he had to censor a lot of shit. It was weird. I think it was called Jesus and Judas, or something like that, or Judas and Jesus. Very fucking weird looking video, very weird looking like thing that he reviewed. I say review, but he couldn't really show much of it at all. Like, a lot of it was censored. Like, Saber Sparks finds some of the most, like, obscure and bizarre shit. Did I do the Bentley thing here? I don't think I did.
Hey, I think I saw some Rhinox run up to the top of that hill with an egg.
Oh, this is where the last egg is. Yeah, I didn't do the Bentley thing here. Bentley wasn't rescued at this time when I did this level. Right, well this is probably where the last few gems are at as well. Yeah, it seems like the last few gems are in this area. So, on one of my vacations to America, you know that, like, fictional store from The Simpsons, the Quickie Mart? Turns out there's like real life Quickie Marts that you can go to, and I went to one of them during one of my vacations to America like years ago. Like, I'm talking like, I don't know when I last went to the US, I think it was like 6 or 7 years ago. So it was well before the whole pandemic thing started, but yeah. There was like I think it was in Pennsylvania that there was like a real Quickie Mart, which is weird. I don't have any pictures of it right now, but I could maybe look for those pictures. I think I've got them backed up somewhere. I'm not sure how commonplace like a real-life Quickie Mart is. I think it was like a novelty thing. But yeah, it looked like Quickie Mart from the outside, and you can walk inside, and it's just... It doesn't look exactly like a Quickie Mart from The Simpsons, but... Again, it was probably just a novelty thing, but yeah, that was Pennsylvania that I saw that in. And I thought it was amusing that they did that. Oh. I would like to vacation back in America again, but obviously that's not happening anytime soon. I need to renew my passport as well, because I think my passport expired. I mean, there's no reason for me to renew it right now when I can't even go anywhere, but eventually I'd like to like travel again. I haven't done that in years. Extra life. Oh! Shit. Right, so this must be what it means by smash the top of the mountain. Yeah, there's the egg. Brubeck. I'm hoping the rest of the gems are up here as well, and then we're done with this area. Nice. I'm not sure if I got all the levels in this area. I think I may have missed something. I need to, like, double check. But we're getting closer to 1,500 gems, 15,000 gems rather. And I've still got like another 30-ish eggs to get before I open that big door. So it'll probably take me a couple more streams to get that much. I'm just going to quickly check this hub area to see if I missed a level, because I may have missed one. I mean, I've got everything else. No, it seems like it's the same number of levels, so I think I got everything there. Right, well I'm not going to do another level tonight, but we've got Evening Light Worlds, Midnight Mountain Worlds, and that's it. So just these two worlds. I could maybe do all this next time I stream. It might take me like a couple more streams to get these last two down. But yeah, I'm making some quick progress, thankfully. So we're going to stop here for now, and we will do some more of this. What percentage am I up to? 76? So I think I jumped up like 10% in tonight's session, that's good. So I'm looking forward to playing some more of this again soon. It'll probably take me 2 or 3 more streams to finish this.